Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name's Olivia, and today I have a really exciting video for you, and I'll tell you why it's exciting. It's exciting because it's about Christmas, and if any of you know me, you know I'm obsessed with Christmas, so I'm very excited to be bringing you a Christmas gift guide video today. So I'm really hoping that this video will help you out if you are struggling for ideas for gifts for your friends, your parents, your siblings, anyone that you are getting a gift for this year and you just are struggling with what to get them. But today is actually going to be a slightly different gift guide to what you are probably normally used to seeing on YouTube, because I'm gonna do a gift guide with a sustainable twist. So I'm very excited, and I have actually finished all my Christmas shopping. I finished it a few weeks ago, and I basically when I was shopping this year was just really trying to make a very conscious effort to shop sustainably as far as possible. So I thought that I would share some of these ideas with you guys. I asked over on my Instagram if this would be a video that you guys would like to see, and the vast majority of people said yes. So if this isn't for you, then obviously just skip on, but I'm just going to be bringing you some little ideas of bits and pieces you could get for people, whether that be like their main present or a little stocking filler. And yeah, I'm very excited. These are also very much, I mean, there's some that you could kind of play around with, make a bit more expensive, but for the most part these are very affordable gift ideas. So yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna stop rambling and we'll get into the video. So I've got my iPad here, which I wrote down in my notes like the different things I wanted to talk about. So I have 12 little like points. So the first one I have written down is foodie gifts. So by foodie gifts, I don't necessarily mean food, although that's also wonderful. One of my brothers, I get him Turkish Delight every year. That's not like his whole present, but I get him Turkish Delight every single year at Christmas time, because he just really loves it. And whenever I was little, that's like what my mum would get for him and say like that it was from me, even though she'd got it. So it's kind of become a tradition. So like things like that, and you know, little chocolate oranges or people's favourite little treats are always nice things to get for people and just like to add on to their presents. And something that I quite like doing as well, because in my family we do Secret Santa. So in my like extended family, I guess, so it's like my aunties and uncles and cousins and stuff, we do like a Secret Santa because we decided, we've been doing it for quite a while actually, I think we just decided like Christmas isn't about the presents. Like, why is everyone so stressed, spending so much money trying to get all the right gifts for like 15 different people? Why don't we all just get like one nice present? So anyway, we do that, but we're actually not doing that this year because obviously we can't be together, and we kind of felt like the whole fun of it is like seeing people open their gifts. So we're just not really doing gifts this year. But what I thought would be a really nice thing to do would be to like bake everyone something. So I'll come on to this a little bit more in the next gift idea, but I am going to make up like, I don't know whether I'll do cookies or gingerbread or whatever. I can do different things for different people obviously, but just to be able to give them something small, like you're still giving them something but it hasn't really cost you anything. So that's an idea of something you can do if you have like a lot of people that you want to get something small for. But when I say foodie gifts, what I actually mean is for gifts for people who are foodies. So I have a few examples here. I originally was also going to do this video showing you everything that I had bought for everyone, but then I thought I really don't trust all my friends and family to not watch this video, because obviously if I showed you everything then everyone would know what they were getting and it just would be a bit, it wouldn't be a surprise. So I decided not to do that, but I am showing you a few different examples of things just for illustrative purposes, but most of them are gifts for people who will not be watching this video. So anyway, while we're on the idea of like foodie gifts, the first one that I got was for one of my brothers and for his fiance. So they should have been getting married this year. I definitely have spoken about this before, but their wedding has been postponed to next year. But so my brother's name is Robbie and his fiance is called Olivia. So I got them this cheese board, which you can see, and it says, I don't know if that's focusing, but it says Rob and Liv's cheese board, and it has these nice little designs. And the way it works is it's like a cheese board. You can cut the cheese and everything on top, you can set it out, but it also like, so it's like this, and then from this part you pull it out. Does that make sense? And then underneath it has, I don't want them to fall out and like stab me, but it has these cheese knives. Can you see? So anyway, it's really, really good quality wood, and they're really good quality knives, and I just thought that was a really nice little gift because I really wasn't sure quite what to get them, and I had thought about getting them this as a wedding present, but I thought it might be a nice thing to have at Christmas time, so I have got that for them. And that's sort of what I mean by like foodie gifts. So another one that I got was this, which is just a little add-on to my mum's present. It's a Belfast coffee map. So we live in Northern Ireland. If you live in other parts of the world, I'm pretty sure you can get these for like a lot of different places, definitely in the UK anyway. So this was just like a little cheap thing that I found in Painted Earth, which is a little shop in Newcastle. Again, if any of you are in Northern Ireland, it is one of my favourite shops, and if you are looking for Christmas gifts, it's a really nice place for like little knickknacks and for jewellery, which I'll come on to later. And I actually got this there, so that's another thing that is just like nice little bits and pieces for people who are foodies, or in my mum's case, a coffee person. It's just nice little things that are not necessarily food, but they will kind of be able to really enjoy those. Another thing I got for someone was a little mini fondue set. So just little things, and they can enjoy that themselves. And yeah, so that's my first idea for gifts. And the next one sort of does follow on from that, and it is hampers. So you can spend 40, 50, upwards of £60 on very, very fancy hampers from Fortnum & Mason or Harrods, or like all these really fancy places. But something that I love to do, and my brother's fiance Olivia that I was talking about, she does this every year, and they're always such a nice gift to get, is to make up your own hamper. So there's so many ways you can go about this. One of them would be that sort of foodie hamper where you could make them some little bits. You could do like a baking hamper where you bake them things yourself, or you could make them up a baking hamper where you provide them with like all the ingredients and a couple of different recipe cards, and they can make things up themselves. Or you could do, like, for someone who loves coffee, you could get them, I don't know, like one of those coffee maps and like a little milk frother and some of their favourite coffee beans. So what I'm doing for my sister and her husband, and I am like 1,000,000% sure they will not be watching this, so what I have done for them is they live in England, and there is a lovely little chocolate shop fairly near where they live called Rumsey's. So I've got them some vouchers for that place, and I'm going to make them up a little hamper with just a few bits, because they really like, you know, kind of fancy chocolates and things like that. So you could get someone like a Starbucks gift card, or just like somewhere. Vouchers is something else that I have. It's actually the next one, so I'll just talk about it now, but my next idea was vouchers. And you could obviously get people vouchers for Boots and Primark and H&M and whatever, like big fancy shop. Not fancy shop, I know Primark's not fancy, but I mean like big chain shops and like fast fashion brands and things like that. However, I have, for quite a lot of people this year, got them vouchers for local small businesses. So that one for my sister was an example. That business is not local to me, but it is local to her, and it is a small business that I imagine is really struggling at the moment. So vouchers for nail salons, vouchers for cafes, restaurants, vouchers for takeaways. Like, there are so many ways you can go with a voucher, especially in the current climate. A lot of small businesses are struggling, so buying vouchers is sort of like paying ahead, and that can really help them out, especially at this time. Okay, so the next thing is loungewear. This, I suppose, is not technically an overly sustainable gift idea, but there are some sustainable loungewear brands such as Tala that you could check out. I'll try and leave links for a few of them in the description. But the thing is, like, none of us are really leaving our houses at the minute. Obviously we're all in lockdown, and especially over Christmas. I don't know about you guys, but like normally I am in pajamas and like sweats and hoodies for the entirety of the Christmas period, apart from Christmas Day. And this year I'm actually working on Christmas Day this year, but this year it's not going to be like a big fancy Christmas with your whole family or anything. It's literally just going to be like whoever's in your house. So this year I've kind of decided I'm just staying in my pajamas on Christmas Day anyway. So loungewear this year more than ever is a really great gift idea. I've got loungewear bits for quite a few people this year, and going into my next gift idea. My next idea is secondhand gifting. So I'm tying this in with the loungewear because I have bought quite a few people jumpers or like cozy hoodies or sweats and things like that from Vinted or eBay secondhand. And secondhand doesn't necessarily mean that things have been really used and they're in bad condition. You can get some amazing secondhand pieces for incredibly low prices, and it is an incredibly sustainable option because you are buying something that is already in the world. It's already been made. Like I said, I have bought quite a few secondhand items this year in that whole loungewear category, and I've got a few other secondhand bits that aren't necessarily loungewear. So for example, I got this backpack for a friend. So this is the backpack. I'm sure all of you have heard of this brand. I'm not even going to try and pronounce it, but this is it. And I've wanted one of these backpacks for ages, so not gonna lie, when I saw this on Vinted, I was very tempted just to buy it for myself. But I know that one of my friends has wanted this for a while, so I got that. And it is actually brand new, it has never been used, and I got it for about half the price of buying it from the original website. So that's just an example. And I got one of my other friends a really nice coat from quite a popular brand that has barely been worn, and I got it for about a quarter of what I would have paid for it brand new. So those are just a couple of examples of how you can get like really nice gifts for people that don't break the bank and are still from really nice brands and are secondhand, so it's so sustainable. Yeah, and I would especially recommend that. It's great for clothes and things like that, but also for bags, for shoes. I'm sure you've all seen my Nike Techno trainers. They were literally brand new, had never been worn. I got them for about a third of the price that they would have been new. And yeah, I got them secondhand. So it is just such a sustainable option, but it also is really great if you're on a budget, and you can really find some great stuff. My two current favourite places, I've talked about this over on my Instagram. Vinted is my current favourite. If you don't have Vinted, you definitely should check it out. I'll have a link in the description for how you can get started on Vinted, and it shows you like how to sell some items. And if anyone has any questions about it, feel free to send me a DM because I've been using it a lot, especially for Christmas shopping, and I've been loving it. And eBay is the other place. I got that fondue set I was talking about, I got that on eBay. Items that have been pre-loved, but not always. Sometimes you can get brand new things like that backpack, completely brand new, or things that have been very lightly used that are still in perfect condition, but you get them for a fraction of retail price, and you get them as a really sustainable option. My next gift idea is personalized items. So you saw the cheese board that I got for my brother. I also got my dad something personalised this year. I won't show it because it's a bit of an inside joke, so it probably won't make much sense. But I know like my brother for his birthday a few years ago got a personalised, it's like a number plate, but it's obviously not a number plate that's going to go on a car, and it's just on the door of his bedroom in our house, and it just has his name on it. You can get people personalised phone cases. I'm filming on my phone right now so I can't show you, but I'm sure you guys have seen over on my Instagram, I have a personalised phone case from Casetify, and I will also have a link in the description that you can go over and shop Casetify, because I literally got this case when I got my phone. I've never taken it off. It is amazing. It is so good. I drop my phone at least 10 times a day and there's not a scratch on it. It's so good, and they're also so pretty. And I really like the personalising options. So my next idea is books. I personally feel that books are a really great gift, especially around Christmas, and especially this year, because I feel like around Christmas people have more time to do things that they don't necessarily make time for normally, and this year is going to be that, but like even more so. So you could get someone a fiction novel, you could get someone self-help book is the wrong word, but you could get someone like I really don't know what the word is actually. Well, anyway, one of my friends, one of my best friends got me for Christmas last year Matt Haig's book Reasons to Stay Alive, and I can without a doubt say it is the best book I've ever read. I think everyone should read it, even if you don't struggle with your mental health. I think it is something that everyone should read because it will give you such an amazing understanding of people who do struggle with mental health. But especially if you struggle with your mental health, that is such a good book. Or if you have a friend who you know is going through a hard time, that book is amazing. He's also recently brought out a new book called The Midnight Library, which I have not yet read. I'm kind of hoping someone might get it for me for Christmas. But I'm really hoping I get to read that soon. And yeah, so you could get someone books like that. You could, if you're someone who like me is Christian, you could get someone a book by a Christian author about how to deal with different things. If you are looking for some good fiction books to get people, one of my favourites that I've read this year is Queenie. And I don't really know what else to say about it, but it is so good. I read it in about 2 days. That was one of my favourite books I've read. Coffee table type books that you can just sort of flick through. You don't have to read it from cover to cover. You just kind of flick through. And then following on from that, my next thing is stationery. So I don't really feel like this needs much explanation, but I feel like everyone needs nice stationery. I also can kind of tie this in with personalised gifts because I really like, personally, I really like personalised stationery. You can get little monogrammed pens and things like that. I know my mum gets me pens every year because I'm so fussy about the kind of pens that I will write with, especially for like schoolwork and now uni work. Oh my goodness, it's so weird to say that. But yeah, she gets me pens every year because I'm so fussy about the pens I will write with, and the only ones I like are quite expensive, so it's not like a fun thing to buy for yourself, but I feel like it's a really nice thing to receive. You could always get someone some really nice like coloured pens, highlighters, that kind of thing. And notebooks are always a very safe option because everyone needs notebooks and they can be so pretty. I have so many notebooks that I really need to use. And also coming on from stationery, you could get someone like a planner. So my next gift idea is perfume and body care. I would point you to eBay for this. eBay and Depop I've found as well, because you can find really nice perfumes that people have literally never used, and they're selling them for like half the retail price. And yeah, it's a bit hit and miss. I mean, obviously you're not going to be able to just type in like whatever perfume you want and definitely find it, but I would definitely give it a look if you are hoping to get perfume. Perfume's just always a nice gift to receive. I feel like I don't need to say much about that. And body care going along with that, nice things, you know, body lotions, skincare bits, makeup, that kind of thing. I will link a few brands down below that I love. There's a couple on Etsy which make there's one that I love that makes like little lip balms and like body lotion and little like whipped creams and things, and they're so nice, and this girl makes them all from her house, which is so lovely. And also going along the sustainability route, that's really nice to support a small business. And then also places like The Body Shop make a lot of vegan and cruelty-free body care goodies. So do Lush. Obviously they're not small businesses, but if you are hoping to support a slightly more sustainable option, that is definitely one, and I don't think anyone would complain about any presents from either of those brands. So the next gift idea I have is something handmade. So there's two sort of facets of this. One of them is that you can make things yourself. So I'm sort of in the process of making, if it's not finished, otherwise I would show you. But I'm making for one of my family, I'm making a little pebble art frame, which I'm sure you guys have seen, but they're like really easy to do. You literally just need like a deep box frame and some little stones, and you can make it a really nice personal gift. You could make someone some macrame hangers or something like that. You could do someone a nice painting, nice little bookmarks. You could hand make your own Christmas cards, little things like that. People really appreciate the thought that has gone into them. And then also going along with the handmade theme, I would definitely advise you guys to check out Etsy if you are struggling for Christmas ideas, and if you have something in mind, then I would definitely check them out as well. I got that cheese board from my brother, I got on Etsy. I got my dad's present on Etsy. I got something for my mum on Etsy. I got something for one of my best friends on Etsy. I got a lot of Christmas presents on Etsy this year. A lot of things this year I did get from Etsy. And the really nice thing about Etsy is you can actually go on to the shop owner and you can read a little bit about them. You can see where they're from, and it's a really nice way, and it makes it very easy actually to shop local and shop from small businesses, because these are people who are doing this usually not as their full-time job, but sometimes it might be, and this can really just make a massive difference to them. If you buy one thing from a small business, like someone gets excited about that, whereas if you buy just like one thing from like a big massive corporation, like nobody cares. Do you know what I mean? You really make someone's day when you buy from a small business. And what you find actually is a lot of small businesses are a lot more sustainable because they're not producing things en masse and in bulk that end up going to waste. They make things usually to order. I would definitely say, like, if anyone needs any like face masks or anything, definitely check out Etsy. Every single one that I own is from there. Yeah, I'll stop going on about Etsy in a second. But then moving on, while we're still on the topic of Etsy, the next thing I wanted to mention was jewellery, because I actually don't really have very much jewellery on today. I have this necklace which is from Painted Earth, which I wanted to mention because if anyone is in Northern Ireland, and they have a website, so actually maybe you don't have to be in Northern Ireland because I'm not sure where they ship to, if they only ship UK wide, or I'll check, but I'll link their website down below. They have a little shop in Newcastle, and that's where this necklace is from. I wear this every single day. I never ever take it off, and I'm pretty sure it was about £15. So very affordable, but really great quality. And again, you're shopping a small business, much more sustainable, and you're making a business owner very happy. I also have these little earrings are from a seller on Etsy. I can't remember the name, but I'll try and find it. My little star earrings are also from Painted Earth. I have so much jewellery that I love from Etsy. One seller that I particularly like, and I would get like a lot more sort of statement jewellery. I'm not really a statement jewellery person, but I have like some more kind of interesting like hoops and things like that from Tish Jewellery. I'll link her down below, but again, I spoke about her in my black owned business haul. She's so lovely. You should definitely follow her on Instagram as well, because she has the cutest little Instagram. And yeah, Etsy's a great place to get jewellery if you are interested. And then my final gift idea is subscriptions. So this might sound a little bit random, but this is something we've done for, I guess, a while in my family. you can get people gifts that keep on giving, if that makes sense. So you can get someone a gift for Christmas in December, and the next December they are still getting that gift. So I know, like, one of my cousins one year got for Christmas, she got a subscription to Vogue, so she got Vogue then for a year, and that was her Christmas present. But it's so nice because, like, you get it at Christmas but you keep getting the present for a year every month. It's so good. So like my brother and my dad both have subscriptions to various like car, motorbike magazines, I don't know. If you have someone who is interested in, like, my brother's obsessed with Land Rovers, just for example, you could get them like a subscription to like the Land Rover Owners magazine. My parents both really like gardening, you could get them a Gardener's World subscription. Maybe it's more of an older people present, I don't know, but something in my family we've done for a while anyway. So magazines is a great one. You could also get someone a subscription to a flower service like Bloom and Wild or Prestige Flowers. They offer some really nice subscription services, and that's just so nice because then, you know, for your mum or your auntie or something, they know that they're getting flowers like every month or every 2 weeks or however often you pay for the subscription, and it's just so nice. Like, and if they're having a bad week, you know, they don't even have to think about it. It's not like, and you don't really have to think about it either, because you're not thinking like, oh, I should send them flowers. You know, you've just bought the subscription and they get to enjoy it for a whole year, which is so great. And then other subscriptions you could get for people are Spotify, Netflix, Amazon Prime, that kind of thing. Those are just, again, gifts that keep on giving. My brother got me a Spotify premium subscription for my birthday probably about 5 or 6 years ago, and I still use it. And it is one of the best presents I've ever got. I know we have Netflix, but if we didn't and someone got me a Netflix subscription, that would be a great present. And yeah, you could even pay it for them, you know, for 3 months, and then, do you know what I mean? You don't necessarily have to get it for a year. So yeah, that is, like, I just think subscriptions are so fun because it literally is a gift that keeps on giving. So yeah, that is all of my gift ideas. Obviously, this is by no means a comprehensive list. I could have talked about way more things, but I'm sort of trying to have a bit more of a minimal Christmas and definitely a more sustainable Christmas. So if you guys would like any more content regarding a more sustainable Christmas in terms of decorations and planning for Christmas dinner, things like that, then, you know, in terms of a more sustainable Christmas, if you guys would like more content on that, definitely go follow me over on my Instagram, because I keep it quite updated. But definitely, like, suggest anything down below in the comments. Leave me a comment if there's any videos that you would like. I'm planning on doing, obviously, Christmas vlogs and things, so I can always include little bits and pieces in there. And yeah, please give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and I would love to know if any of you guys get any of these gift ideas. Please let me know. And I just wanted to remind you, Christmas isn't about the presents, it's about Jesus' birth, and that I definitely think can be lost. I know this entire video has been about presents, but that's one reason why I am definitely trying to focus on a more minimal Christmas, because it really isn't about the presents. And yeah, I'm not gonna ramble on about that, but yeah, I really hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I will see you next time. Bye.